eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people in good places, doing good things. I need to make sure that you can hear me. All right, hold on. Don't move, collective. Don't move. Whew. Well, hello. I don't know if you've noticed, but I put out a few astro readings. I think we have Libra, Aries, and Capricorn that are all up. So, and I'll be working on the other ones soon. Soon and very soon. Beautiful. All right. I see you, you see me. All right, confirmation. We're going to dig into this picnic basket for us and see what we can find out today. What is we fixing to find out today? Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da. Da-da. There may be some messages in the Libra reading because I just saw Libra in here too. Smack it up, flip it up, rub it down. Oh no! I know I'm supposed to do a love reading. I'm definitely going to put out an Empress reading just to clarify some things for maybe some of the Divine Feminines out here kind of wanting to know. Da da da. Do 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 do. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. I'll pull out a few more. This isn't going to be long. Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. You may feel like you're in this dream world, which you are. Whoa, whoa. All right, let's see what this is all about. It's hokey pokey, this one. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this card came out. It says, be aware. Player, showboat, slick talker. Someone thinks that they can tempt you, get you weak in the knees. But really, when they come around, you probably feel like sneezing because you're allergic to the bull, right? You're clear thinking. Maybe this person was a one-night stand. Maybe they want to be a one-night stand. We don't know, but it's a no-go, right? Yeah, they're not somebody that you should take serious, right? This was up here, Cancer, so it could be a Cancer energy. Maybe this person has some love spells that backfired. Take it how it resonates. If you're a Cancer, and you're a loyal Cancer, not loyal to yourself, but loyal to like the agreements that you make, the things that you say, the promises, the responsibilities that you have. And this is, that you're not that Cancer. They can be in the reverse or the upright, right? Ooh. So there's somebody who maybe screen recorded, maybe either a conversation or I want more information on that. I knew I was going to have to dig out some cards. So this person screen recorded something. So let's see what was screen recorded. Someone's concerned about me not shuffling. Why does it matter? Ooh, so someone screen recorded some athlete. There's some athlete energy that has made a career out of who screen recorded a reader who's made out of a career out of trying to make readers homeless. Okay, so that's what this somebody screen recorded something. I want to know what they screen recorded. Like, that doesn't make sense to me just yet. It's like it's not all clicking in. What was screen recorded? Let's see, what did this person screen record, or who screen record? Maybe this athlete person screen recorded I don't know, a conversation between you. Maybe this person is screen recording readings. I don't know what this person is doing. They're trying to catfish you, that's for sure. So what did this person screen record? Microwave dinner. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I get what somebody was trying to do was screen record like you in some conversations, or you know, being like a hot pocket, basically. Somebody tried to screen record. Maybe this person is an athlete. Maybe they just work out. I don't know. But it kind of blew up in their face because there wasn't like, it was too many cats maybe that they sent towards you to try to screen record like whatever dynamic or whatever. And it wasn't successful because you still came out in this energy. So it's like whatever they screen recorded, you know, it didn't give them what they were looking for. They were looking to try to find like that you were in this like in some type of toxic relationship, and that you were maybe trying to play your person, like your new person. So this person is maybe the person that's been playing both sides lately, because I feel like all of these, you know, special eds, I feel like they all try to play both sides of things. So maybe this person was hoping to be able to screen record like you in a conversation with somebody, or you know, I don't know, but whatever it was, maybe July and August that's what their plan was, like to try to do this. Wow. So there's a cleaning lady or assistant. What's this cleaning lady involved in? There's a cleaning lady or assistant that's looking back and seeing how you manifested everything. So there may be, I know I had a cleaning lady and an assistant. They both kind of came up in my energy within the last month too. And they're seeing how you manifest it. Maybe, you know, cleaning ladies have a lot of access to your residence as well, just like a an assistant would. So maybe they saw, like, maybe if you script things, maybe, you know, your, you know, manifestations and things like that. That was something. So this is so stupid. Whoever this athlete is, I wanted to say homeless athlete. So this is like, you know, maybe a bed hopping athlete, or, you know, someone, I don't know. But this person feels like they had the time of their life with you. So that's a part of what their like issue is. It's like I don't know, they want to try to prove something somewhere. The initials W, J, T, or V could be significant. This person could be an Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius. Take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about the synchronicities between your new person that's coming in or that is here, or and the past people. So some of you may find that they have similar signs, astrological signs. I brought that up first because it's here. So there may be some similarities between that. They may have the same initials. Like, let's say, for instance, your person is named Chad. You know, let's say full name is Chadwick, and for short you call him Chad. But then you may meet someone that's also got the same name. So the new person may have those similarities, may go by the same initial, you know, something like that. So there's this moment that somebody else has had, like they can't take back what they did, like we said, right? Because nothing can stop what God has planned at this point. But this person is being put in handcuffs. Like this person knows this. Maybe this is this athlete energy. Like I can't even say it right because it's not true. Like they're not really an athlete. Like I don't know, but it could be. Don't get me wrong, because I know that these guys are everywhere, and I know that one root worker Satin says. I know that she says that she works with a lot of athletes, with a lot of the ball players and stuff like that. But this is a moment that this person can't take back. They've been found guilty in this prostitution ring. Wow. Okay. As some type of like broker, dealer, investor, officer, treasurer, or someone that lends money, you know, for certain things to go down, for certain things to take place, right? And whatever businesses that they had, that they were taking funds from to fund this prostitution ring, that is plummeting quicker than they can find out. So what is maybe this is even someone connected to this athlete that has been providing money to be in on the shenanigans. There are also some unalivings that this group is responsible for, and that's how they got so many people to go along. So when people can kind of prove to people like, oh yeah, man, especially if these people are already in the energy of going to this Satin Says person to get root work done, you know, to either boost their career or get a specific woman or so on and so forth. But with respect to you, you don't feel like that. Well, you know they can't come back from what they've done. Like in your heart of hearts, there's no takebacks. Like there just isn't. You know, fool me once, that's where we sit on. That's the once. This one, that's the once. No one can tell you anything about a place reserved and created for you. So there's a place that's reserved and created for you. I feel like you're approaching, you're in that energy. Again, yesterday's reading, one of them, it's like you're not in between worlds. The number of laws that they broke to harass you and stalk you is the criminal activity that they're being found guilty of, okay? They also have this alcohol addiction entity. So these people like to party, but what people that party with them may not realize, or maybe they do, is that they're sharing this entity. You know, they're making sure that the other people get just as caught up in this lifestyle, not being able to like really see clearly as them. But you have all these opportunities that exist for you in love, right? You also are focused on your forward movement, which is critical, crucial, and really important. And a lot of this is just people want to be acknowledged as your ex. It's like, I used to date so-and-so. So? I sniffed so-and-so booty before. So? Who cares? Booty sniffers. That's how I feel. They said, stop it. They said they sniffed your booty before, and it's true. It was amazing. It was good stuff. That's their problem. A lot of this has to do with like they don't realize how like the spell work that they were spelling is actually spelling them. But magic when it's done, but it's on the run, return to sender. So I don't think they realize that either, or maybe they do. Hopefully they do. They underestimated you, basically. Their underestimation has caused misfortune of a lifetime for all of them. So a lot of people that thought that they could, you know, sneak into your dream world or do whatever, I don't know. In order for something to be rebuilt, it has to be destroyed. So you kind of understood that too. You didn't want to, you know, continue on in the lifestyle and what you were doing. And that's essentially why you were comfortable with letting certain things, people, places, things, relationships, whatever businesses be destroyed, because you understood that you can't rebuild. You know what I mean? It goes along with this understanding like, okay, so when you have a really old house and you're looking to make it more profitable when you put it back on the market, you have to tear down a certain amount of the residents in order for them to give you a new build year. So if the house was built in 1950 and you've updated a specific portion of it, like maybe the roof and some of the foundation, there's certain things that you have to tear down in order to rebuild and get a newer built date in order for it to become more valuable. So that's essentially what you were doing in your house, your home, your spirit, your body. You know what I mean? Okay. There's some Freemasons that may be involved in this. They don't deserve healing and they cannot heal. Look, nobody, none of them deserve it. It's nobody. None of them deserve it. No take backs, nothing to repair. All's forgiven, because you don't hold on to that stuff, because if you did, it would make you weak. If you hold on to, oh, they did this, oh, they did that, they took my car, they did, who cares, right? Get a new car. In order for something to be rebuilt, it has to be destroyed. So these people aren't going to receive this, specifically these Freemasons is what I'm understanding. The karma is the karma. The price is the price. Continuing on with them will end their lives. The truth is clear. No spell work will work. That's just the reality. I think these were just notes, so I'm going to take those out of there. This has been a huge test of your faith and your courage, right? Your persistence was incredibly crucial, right? Boundaries, being persistent and resilient. So that 9 of Wands energy, but I don't feel like you live in that. I feel like that's something that you are aware of and that you can dig back into when you need to. Okay, even if it's just to help others. Now, this is with respect to this new love that you've got going on. It's like when you really miss one another, you stare and kiss each other's photos. So there's a lot of kissing energy too. I can confirm that. These people are confused. They're like, so, I don't know, like there's somebody that's stuck up in this energy too, but they tried everything. They tried absolutely, positively everything. And they're just sitting there confused, like it's not working. Yeah, they sent out chaos magic that was returned. They did candle magic that was returned. The initial A could be very significant. Maybe these initials all together, AAN, are significant. Maybe that's your attitude, like, and so there are additional charges that are going to be added to them by their employers for misuse of company property and relationships. So they may be utilized, like if someone was bringing women over from a foreign country and setting up, fake marriages. They utilized, whatever business it was that allowed them to go overseas. So if this person is an overseas ball player, they use those relationships, the company property, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, that's not important to you. It may be to these investigators. They know that you know exactly what you're doing, and they cannot delay or stop you. So that's another issue that they have too, is that they know that you know exactly what you're doing, and that's all that matters, because you can't control other people, right? So the only person that you need to control is yourself, and you are doing that. You are doing just that. Hi, I'm not really looking in the comments, so I couldn't see that you were typing there. So there's a lot of congratulations coming to you from everywhere. A lot of people are congratulating you on the way that you've had this resilience, the way that you've, allowed things to be broken down to build them back up. And that's really great. Right now, there may be a lot of mind games that they're trying to play. Maybe that's coming from a baby daddy, baby mama energy. But you're in control right now. You wear the pants and the skirts and the t-shirts and the tank tops. Ooh, maybe that's something that in March or April, they were kind of pressing heavy to kind of gain control. Maybe this baby mama, baby daddy drama, if you don't have any children with anybody, is somebody that wanted to have children with you, that maybe you guys discussed that, or maybe that was something in their little sick mind that they didn't want to let you know. They was trying to trap you. I don't know. You always seem too good to be true. This next person knows that that's just you. So this next person coming into your life is aware. They're not going to be confused about like, oh no, this seems too good to be true, because this person has experienced things in life that are wonderful. There's a lot of spirit baby messages too that this person may listen to or hear or have heard. Maybe they're even getting this, messages of their own. And no one tops you but you. That's just the reality of it. No one tops me but me, because it's not about anybody else, right? Other people don't exist. Other people don't matter. Somebody was sending out the evil eye, and now it's giving her anxiety and bad stomach ulcers. So someone's suffering from stomach ulcers. What's really weird to me right now is that it says that nobody's in here. It says nobody's viewing this, but I'm viewing it myself. So I know that that's not true. You hear my stomach growling? I need some breakfast. And then this person, Nene, was in here, and it said nobody was in here. So I know they be playing games on the internet. That's the old misuse of technology. But who cares? They feel some kind of way about their time together. So they may come off selfish of their person. Oh, okay, this is you and your new person. So you guys feel some type of way about each other and the amount of time that you guys get to spend together and stuff like that. So it may seem selfish to other people. It's like you may not want your person around other people, not because you're concerned about the other people or your person stepping out on you or anything that like that. Is just you value that time. It's like, why would I give my, well, yeah, that don't make sense. So you guys really enjoy each other's space and things like that. You can trust this new connection as well, and that's also why you treat it differently. You behave differently. You guard it differently. You protect it differently, and you blindly manifested this. They have been blind too to your manifestation. They don't know what you manifest on the day-to-day. It's the simple things that he's gonna love about you. See the changes that his love makes in your life. This has been coming up a lot. So it's true though. It's true. It's 100% true. Think about it. The people in the past relationships with you, you probably upgraded them. I know I had a toothless bum in my life, and now he out there smiling ugly. Just saying. So there's some nosing about. I feel like this is a feminine energy, just being nosy. But your divine masculine is protecting you. There's 3 little hearts there. That's beautiful. And maybe there's this love spell that's been done. Aw. some like big significance of the self-value, like how much you value yourself, you know, and the appreciation for yourself and the awareness of yourself. So self-awareness, self-value, and self-appreciation. And the commitment is going to be easy. That's why, you know, if you hear about people who say we haven't argued, you know, we don't fuss, we don't do that, it's because they value themselves too much to let themselves get angered and frustrated in that way. They also appreciate themselves and the other person too much to do that. And then again, they're also aware, like, okay, this is not really my energy. This is a heat of the moment, you know, a heated conversation. But essentially, that's why the commitment is going to be easy, because you both have self-value, both have self-appreciation, and you both have self-awareness. And then you can also extend that to the other person through grace. Maybe you're being called to do a love spell for you and your person, whatever that means to you, whether that means, you know, just saying the positive affirmations that this relationship is coming together and, you know, it's going to be solid and true, whatever that is. So don't get it wrong when it's in love spells. It could just be you, you know, saying the positive things that you think, because it actually coming out your mouth makes a huge difference. There's chaos all around these other people. Maybe this is these Freemasons, a lot of fighting with one another. They don't know what they were thinking, but they know now that they shouldn't have thought that. So they're looking at these other individuals and they're like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking trying to do this? What were you thinking trying to connect yourself to this person? What were you thinking trying to call this person or have somebody else reach out and call for you? What were you thinking? You know, and they're finding out that this person was in this energy of that being fearful or uncertain of where their life is heading, because it's heading in the wrong direction fast. I feel like it's been a slow go. Like they've been at this since they were, however, you know, whatever age. Some of these people started in these groups and organizations when they were teenagers, you know. So essentially it's like, it's not, you know, now they're heading there fast. You know, it's, when you're going downhill, there's nothing there to stop you, really. The initial C could be significant. Somebody is running their mouth, essentially. Maybe this is a military or ex-military member. That could be you. Don't take it the wrong way. Maybe there's a fallout amongst you and someone else. But luck is on your side majorly, like in a major way. Be patient with your new person to explore your sexual sides. Maybe there's going to be a period of where you're talking but not tasting each other. So where you're talking about the things that you want to explore and the things that you want to do with each other. The Kama Sutra is coming up pretty heavy in the energy here. Maybe even figuring out, you know, how to use your telepathy more. The astral projection to one another, like agreeing, like, okay, I'm going to astral project to your living room and we're going to do this, this, and this, right? Essentially keeping that alive in your relationship is what basically eliminates the opportunities for anybody else to kind of interject their energy. It's all gone. Bye-bye. So if that's something that you guys already do, just know that keeping that love alive like that, keeping that together, and not giving to that situation, because this, I feel like this is the divine masculine, or it could be both, divine feminine as well, saying, I'm not giving to that situation. So no one is giving to those, because those opportunities are gone, right? Who wants to scum when they can have someone that's, you know, really awesome? There's no such thing as just watching when a crime is being committed. So some people maybe in the Freemasons that are being connected, you know, I'm hearing like through text messages. So it's like someone saying like, oh, you knew about this, and so let's call this person in. And so people are being called in. People are being called in on their there's letters missing here, but these initials could be significant as well. FK, S, or T. But they're being called in for the fuck shit, basically, that they were involved in or that they knew about. Because why would you sit there and watch somebody do this? Like, what kind of mania are you in? You know? But anyway, they torment themselves. These people are tormenting themselves by getting readings. Because every time they get a reading, they keep hearing about you, right? Which is what they want, but then they're not hearing what they want. So it's like, what do you want? Like, stay out of this person's energy. Remember not to isolate yourself too much too in this next phase. That's kind of critical. Oh, this is so beautiful. His heart feels safe in your hands. So the divine masculine is very confident that like he's manifested you, you've manifested him, and that, you know, you guys feel safe in one another's energy. So be very confident of your manifestations. Sagittarius is coming up. Well, this is funny because I just recently was looking at an ex of mine's page who's a Sagittarius. Don't get it twisted. It's on Facebook, and I used to have music on my Facebook page, which I love because I can change it and share my different moods, right? But I unblocked this person to go look to, because I knew that they had copied me and used that music, and I was trying to get the music, but Facebook won't let me have it. I was like one of the first people to have it, and now they won't let me have it. But anyway, so I don't know why that's coming up, but there may be some past energy. Don't be concerned if you have an actual valid purpose, like I was mentioning, to even like looking, or something scrolls across or something like that. Don't even trip off of it. It has no bearing. None of them have any bearing on your life at this point, clearly. Divine feminine and divine masculine's energy are intoxicating to one another. So it's like they do get drunk in love, baby. They get drunk in love. Yeah. Somebody may come around trying to tell you that your divine masculine is a sly fox, or divine masculine. Somebody may be trying to send that energy out to your new person. Thank you. Thank you, Barsik. That your person is a sly fox, but you don't care what anybody from the past has to say at this point. Someone's father reported the illegal monitoring. So someone's father became aware of illegal monitoring, and they reported. They overheard an employee or a friend and their son or daughter on the phone nervously discussing you. So that may have happened about 6 to 10 months ago. That maybe that's somebody that's being called in on it too. His or her business is plummeting quicker than he or she can find out about. So this is really happening for these business owners. Like, again, it trickles up when it's a problem, right? It trickles up, and that's pretty hard to do, right? To trickle up. You ever see water go uphill? So they're finding out about it, but it's like it's too late to save the scenario or the situation or the circumstances, et cetera, et cetera. They're being met with a lot of no's in the areas where they want these yeses, like, oh yeah, we can fix it. Nope. Some people are realizing losing it all financially may be the best thing too. It may be best that they, just move on and take that financial loss, because it's only going to get worse if they keep, trying. Oh, they'll shoot soon, and you or them will soon, you shall soon see why. Okay. You'll meet the perfect person for you. I pity that you can't understand, but then you can write in English. That doesn't make sense. Like, shouldn't your writing be in a different language? Because it's valid. But anyway, I don't know. Let's see. Let the past remain the past. Yeah. That's exactly what you're doing, which is incredibly important. And it's no sweat. That's the easiest way to do it too. It's like, it's no sweat to just like, acknowledge that. You two are so cute together. You and your person are going to be like everybody's favorite couple. People are really going to love seeing you guys out together. Now there's someone who's been doing defamation of character. So there's someone who's out there talking badly about you, speaking ill of you, defaming your character. This person sends spell work to people near you so that they get influenced back towards them. So this person may be doing some type of spell work that's like making people rethink whatever it is that they told them, so that they can be like, oh yeah, so-and-so told me this person was like that. But these people have no connection with you. Like, they just sit and watch you and then make assumptions. Like, I saw her with her hair done, or I saw him go down to the such and such. What does this have to do? What does another person's life have to do with you? That's what I don't understand. But these people have no protection in any realm, is what I'm understanding. They don't have any type of protection against what's coming for them and what's already upon them. Divine masculine is excited to watch you. This has come up a few times, so he must be getting really excited. Like, he must be planning some things, honey. The way it's going to change you and grow you and evolve you in his care and from his love. Booyah! That's what it says on the card. I got to read the card. Yeah, he's really excited to watch this. You may find that this person may be Anglo-Saxon or Caucasian. Why do I use that word? There may be a Scorpio that's involved. Maybe either if you're the Scorpio, you could be amplifying your mysteriousness, or the Scorpio feels some kind of way because you've amplified your mysteriousness. And it's not a mystery. They just don't know. That is my other reading. Like, it's not a mystery. It's just not your business. Someone leveraged their entire portfolio. There are some business people who are going, okay? They leveraged their entire portfolio and lost it all. So someone may have even put up money like, okay, let's leverage this. That's odd too, because I'm hearing about Beyonce, not saying that this is about them, but it's like, these people are billionaires. Why would they need a loan? They're billionaires. They have the money, right? But anyway, these people that we're talking about specifically have leveraged their entire portfolio. So if they had 2 or 3 houses somewhere, you know, rentals and whatever, and they were bragging about it, they leveraged all of that and it's going to be taken from them. There may be a Libra that's involved in this. Take it how it resonates. Somebody who maybe needs to use empathy over indecision is what the card says. This person may consider themselves a god or a goddess, or you may be a god or goddess that's a Libra who needs to have empathy over indecision. That's interesting. Some of these cards I didn't even know I made. This is beautiful. Thinking of past people makes them sick and they run to each other for comfort. Yeah, so when anyone tries to get in your energy or someone tries to get in your partner's energy, thinking about that, it makes them sick. And who do you run to? To fill this empty space, they run to each other. So maybe that's what the people didn't expect too. Maybe that's how the two were working together. Maybe the Aries reading could be very significant for you. Mind, body, and spirit. And please understand, even if you're not an Aries, you may have it in your chart. You may just be vibing in that energy because there's probably every astrological sign somewhere in your chart. Pay attention. That's why I don't press the issue. I know it's a Pisces. You don't know that. You know it's a Pisces in your life. You don't know that it's a Pisces in everybody else's life. And that's the standard that most people who are, you know, communicating should understand. People can work out of different energies. So don't always assume, right? And don't always take it to heart. If you're hearing your sign being trash, that's just a trick that they want to use. That's just illusion magic, you know? There's a couple that's older, maybe involved in this. Man, whoever this Libra is, you got some work on your hands, don't you? I mean, work ain't always bad. I mean, look, we like work, right? Make our muscles strong, but our mental muscles go to birds. But empathy over indecision is what this person is being told, whoever this Libra is. Maybe you're masculine, you consider yourself a god or a goddess. It's a feminine. I don't know, but empathy over indecision. Anyway, someone, your masculine energy, these masculines that are out here doing the healing work have a lot of structure, stability, rules, and power. They may have been a little bit concerned about how that would affect, you know, the free-spirited counterparts that they have. But in reality, it's going to be really wonderful because those type of dynamics work well together. If you notice, people who have, you know, really great relationships, they meet in the middle, right? They may even verge over to the other person's energy from time to time, just depending on what it is that they're, you know, engaging in right now. So structure, stability, rules, and power. I ain't sorry about nothing. I think you need to leave the conversation because you said that you couldn't understand Barsik, but now you keep commenting as though you do. So that's very confusing energy, and I don't like that. All right. There could be someone who's Latin or Hispanic that's involved in this. Whoever this Latin or Hispanic person may be saying this has never happened before. They've never seen anything like this happen before. I'm gonna tell you, since Sagittarius came up, and I was thinking about that ex, I dated a guy who was Latin, okay, of Latin descent, Mexican from Sinaloa. We dated for a few years, and then there was this off and on phase. In that relationship, I realized he didn't have anybody around him that actually cared. But he's also this narcissistic type energy that would go and like spread all your business online or say things that he knew would like poke at you. You know, if there was a breakup, he would say things like, say things to make you upset or make me upset, right? So there may be someone from the past that like still resides in that energy who's saying like, this has never happened before. Just really quickly, I'm not saying that this is my fault because I don't take ownership for nobody else's life because they do what they want to do. But this ex of mine, he was really horrible. Okay. Just in the pretendo. I don't like pretenders. But essentially what ended up happening is everything that person valued, like this person valued their relationship with their children over the relationship with me, which I'm not saying he needed to choose or anything like that, but it was like, oh no, we can't move together, you know, after you proposed to me, but we can't move together. That didn't make sense, but we can't move together because I don't know how my kids would feel about your kids living in the house with me, but his kids live with his parent, with the other parent. those children ended up exactly where he did not want them. Like they're all strung out on meth and having all these issues and stuff like that. And I honestly believe it's because, what you do comes back to you. Like the things that you don't value, he's now realizing like how his mother was a problem. And I only know this because I was trying to get the music, but he says some funny stuff sometimes. So I was scrolling, looking and laughing at the same time. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But it's like now he's commenting on how like the whole time he had been mad at his father, who's deceased, but had been mad at his father for leaving his mother, but now he's really realizing who his mother is. So there's probably a lot of that kind of stuff going on where people are realizing like things, but it doesn't mean that they'll change. It just means that they've put the hate this direction. So now instead of hating my dead daddy, I hate my mama that's alive. So just understand that could be a lot of what people are going through, realizing like who their parents are, but not taking ownership to make any changes within themselves to be a better person. That could also be something that the divine masculines and feminines are realizing too. It's like, I can't live through the desires or the mentorship of the significant of my parent, because their life experience was different. I'm not the same person as them, and my person is not the same person as, the other parents. So people may be realizing that like they have to kind of do away with what their parents are encouraging them in some type of ways. The initials M, S, D, or Y could be significant. The initials Y, T, M, Z, or O could be significant as well. I'm laughing because this is a spirit baby card and it starts off with daddy, and I call my divine masculine Big Daddy, and that's what I saw in these my sweet. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. It's getting hot in here. Daddy is excited to be in union with mommy. He feels like he's floating. So again, these people these connections feel very intoxicating. That's because they're pure and simple. And it's not hard to love a good meal, right? Significant. It's not hard to love a good meal, just like it's not hard to love a good person. It's not hard to love a good show. It's not hard. So that's why it's not hard for these people in these relationships. And that's what they're probably coming to terms with. It's like, oh, this relationship is really, great, and it's going to work out well because it's not hard when things are right, when they're good, when you like it, and so on and so forth. Arizona, Delaware, Kentucky, or Oregon could be significant. Somebody jealous of your toes. I should put my toes online and sell like pictures of them rather, but I didn't. I don't think I need to. Someone's jealous of your feet too. Like she's jealous of a lot of other things, but she's jealous of your feet too. Well, she got some Flintstones. She got some Flintstone feet, so she mad about it. Your touch is familiar to one another. Ooh, that's interesting. So the touch, like when you touch each other, it's going to feel very familiar. So even getting to know each other's bodies feels uniquely familiar. So when you guys engage in physical pleasures, it's going to feel very uniquely familiar, even if you've never done that before. Okay. So that's also a part of it. Like, it's just good. It's just good. Like they said, they snipped your booty already. It smells amazing. Yeah, that was funny. But their astral projections are pushing them into the underworld each time they risk an attempt. So these people may be trying to astral project to you. And when they do that, they are being met with a risk, like in the underworld, because they're not supposed to be there. Somebody needs to keep their mouth shut. Whoever this is that's running around talking about you, what happens next is going to shock you, collective. You're going to be shocked by this next move. People are cussing them out when your name comes out their mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. That was very significant to me. It's like, keep my name out your mouth, because you wouldn't do this in any proximity to where the collective would find out, because you might be missing some teeth if you keep talking. Like I'm telling you, somebody's going to get a canker sore and it's going to turn black in their mouth because they keep talking about you. You're being asked to focus on what you contribute to the world daily, not in the big ways, but in the little ones. Are you saying hello to people? Are you smiling? Are you nodding? Like doing the what's up? Y'all know how it goes. Don't let, the negative energy out there, because everybody can feel the magic of your divinity. Everybody can feel that you're a wonderful person, that you carry this, beautiful, your aura is like rainbows and butterflies and unicorns and fuzzy rabbits. Fuzzy bunnies. They don't realize they cannot get revenge on someone that's innocent. Yeah, you have to have a valid reason. Like someone not wanting you Can we go back to all the people that you didn't want and let them get you want that to happen? That's what they're being faced with. That's what's about to happen to these idiots. So because they went for innocent people who, were just responding to what they experienced and moving on with their lives, these people are now going to be met with whatever revenge was wanted from people that they left in the behind, like they gave the boot. Those people are now allowed to, like, energetically get their revenge. This is wild. This is wild. Yeah, these people are sour about everything right now. Sucks to be them. It's because they don't have any options here. There's no logical step for them. They don't have a logical step, ... They still thinking, what's the next logical step? None. Ain't nothing you can do because everything you did do didn't work. Booyah. And you're not pressed, collective. You're not pressed about anything they would do anyway because it does not matter. Maybe Cancer energy coming up here again. Maybe there's a male friend of yours or something like that. That feels like they owe it to you, the reciprocity only. Like they feel like they owe you some reciprocity, meaning that like you were well liked, and maybe this is someone in your work field that maybe, communicating about your just nature and, that you do everything well, and that you've never been the type of person that everybody is maybe saying that you are. And that it's not your responsibility to heal others. So that's also a thing. It's like you're not acting on like, oh, I need to heal this person. Maybe that's something you were in, an energy that you were in previously. Yeah, because it's all about you at this point. I know that I was there like a few years back. It was like I was trying to help everybody else, get on their healing journey as well. But it was like, you don't want to heal, that's not my problem. Go ahead and go to that party and then lose your phone and then wreck your car and then all the rest of that. But they acted like they had no contact, but now the courts have all they need. Oh, so this is with these individuals that are getting caught up with the law. They acted like they didn't have any contact with each other. Like, oh, I don't know that person. Oh, I've never heard of them. These could have been your family members, like saying, oh, no, I don't know that person. But then now the courts have documentation showing that they have connected with these people, that they know who they are, that they speak with them. They have conversation history even. Wow. There's a defamation of character suit that is the smallest to considering the actual intent. So the intent wasn't just to defame your character. It was to also have you hurt, is what I'm understanding. And that's really what screwed them up, because they felt like, oh, it'll just be defamation of character. It won't be. Nope. A whole lot more than that. Because you're in this winner's circle. And the people that are the energies, again, one of my readings, the divine was on this side, the devil was on this side, and then the mess was in the middle. So it's like even the people that they think would work for them or on their behalf or do this malicious stuff, it's like the devil and the Lord have been like, okay, no, you knew that you couldn't do this to my people. And he's like, yeah, okay, so now you need to fix this. So people that they even send towards you are going to do you well. They're going to be generous to you. Like if someone sends somebody in to try to woo you or some garbage, they're going to end up making you, better when they leave, because they cannot. It's just not an option. They won't even feel right. Imagine that. Demons not feeling right. Imagine that. That's because this BS is over. Yeah, monitoring spirits mean they cannot access you clear. So if you've seen, I know I haven't seen as many as it used to be around. Thank God. But these monitoring spirits mean that they cannot access you clearly. So that means somebody may be trying to access you even in the astral realm or in the sleep realm, or like on your page might be looking for you to post and they can't. And then that's also a sign that someone's trying to project energy to you as well. They're living in this like 5 of Pentacles energy. They're dwelling on the negative. They regret what they've done. They're trying to get, they're in this self-pity. Have you ever been there? I don't know that I've been in a self-pity energy. I'm always kind of like, okay, what we got to do next? What we got to do next? So I can't relate. That may be a huge part of it too, collective, is that you can't relate to the energies that are out there. So having put yourself into this higher vibration, having put yourself in this higher vibration has entitled you to get married. But you are getting married. But putting yourself in that higher vibration has really left them where they were. They needed your energy down there to feel better. You know what I mean? Woo! like I just said, red run, red rum. The devil is having fun. The devil is having fun with these people. The devil is like, yeah, okay, I can still tear them up because they know that they're theirs. These people made deals with them. They know the hurt, the pain, the regret, and the drama isn't in your life anymore. Energy or your headspace. That's the trick. That's the trick. It's a mental game, right? The Matrix, all of this BS that we talk about. It's a mental game. So you don't, you're laying your groundwork for whatever it is that you're doing next, and you're focused on your efforts. That's literally where you are. You're in this Eight of Pentacles energy. Yeah, you're making room for the new. I like this. Someone is under investigation spiritually and in the real world. The case is closed and they will be convicted, or they have already been convicted in some instances. So there's a second and third party in the picture. Oh, that no mercy or compassion is being shown to. So there's second and third parties that, I'm thinking like if they're in the picture, they in the background photobombing or something, because they ain't in the picture. But there's no compassion or mercy that will be shown to these people. This is because of what they did, clearly. You may be wondering, what about us with your person? Because you're hearing things, maybe you're watching other readings, and the roles could be flipped or reversed. Your sign could be mixed up with their ex's sign, or your ex's sign is now your sign, and still, you know how that goes. That's all just BS. Continue to make room for this relationship. Could resonate as the past, present, or future. So you may be watching other readings and you're getting a lot of past information, and then towards the end it'll get to the present or speak of the future, right? The goal is to help you realize your emotions throughout those processes. So if you're still feeling some type of heavy energy where it matters to you, whatever is happening in this past energy, you got to remove yourself from that stinking thinking and keep doing what you're doing to cleanse your energy, is what I'm hearing. Because these people are bonded to their karma. They're bonded and they're binded. Some people is bonded too. They're not getting out of jail. Like they won't get bond. Divine masculine, your divine feminine is going to rock your world. Like yeah. They don't compete with others for their love. They only protect their partner. Yeah, you guys don't compete with like these wannabe third parties because you only protect one another. You're not in an energy of competing because you know that that's your person. So it's like, what am I competing with somebody else for? I would be stupid. I'm gonna just go and love on my person versus trying to compete or argue or whatever it is. All you guys focus on right now is protecting one another, whatever that means, however you do that. The website that they used is considered to be human trafficking. So there's a website maybe that they had up that they were doing, and that's how this prostitution, went right to it. All of these cards, it went right to it. That's what's happening with this prostitution ring that's getting caught up. Divine feminine understands the telepathy, and therefore she doesn't or tries not to obsess about it for the DM out of respect. So if you feel like your divine feminine is not connecting to you all the time telepathically or as much as you would like, it's because she doesn't want to be in an obsessive energy, and she doesn't want to burden you. Like if you're, busy working, she doesn't want to interrupt that all the time. But there may be moments. Oh gosh. But it's because you deserve the very best. That's why you've also got this telepathic connection as well. You put in serious time to get here too. You put in serious time to get here. It's too late for these people because their fates are sealed. It's entirely too late. Like there's just nothing they can do. I'm supposed to get an oracle. And this is 100% the truth. That card came out twice. There's another one. Others feel really naked and transparent in front of you because they know that you can see right through them. You can see who they are. You know who they are. You're not too concerned about who they are, because your time is of the essence right now. Time is of the essence with respect to this retrograde going out. Something big is happening in the next 10 days when this retrograde ends. For the individuals who have been solid on their boundaries, okay? You both know that you'll be true to one another. Heaven on earth, baby. And you're off limits. That's another reason why there's nothing that can happen. They never expected you to see or know that it was them. Rumpelstiltskin. So you've been able to name, like I said, right when my grandmother passed, I got this new gift where I could follow the etheric cord to whoever it was that was sending me the energy. So even if this person didn't say anything, even this person didn't pop up in my energy whatsoever, even this person was wearing a mask, because sometimes they'll come into your dream world pretending to be your divine feminine or your divine masculine, but the energy won't be quite right. You'll be like, why she ain't kissing me like she kissed me when she see me? You'll notice different things that'll just be off. So they never expected like that you would know that. And I'm only saying that because my dream world has become much more active. So recently someone with the same name, an ex of mine with the same name as my current divine masculine, came into my dream world. And I was just kind of like, what are you doing here? It just didn't make sense to me, but I understood because all of a sudden my actual divine masculine sat right down the bed next on the other side of the bed, like, you see this? And I was like, I see it. These people are not of the light. They don't think that you know that. Some people think that they can like slide in because, you know, you wouldn't assume. Like, you assume everybody from your past is full of it, right? Why would you, even if they were just watching, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just don't want anything to do with these people. Wow. So if you're in that energy of like you're watching readings and you get mad or angry, or, you know, you let it change your emotion with respect to what you're hearing in the readings, even though it may be past energy, maybe present energy, you have to give in to letting go of that. You know, that could make you your own worst enemy if you actually care. Like I said, don't give a about what nobody else is doing. It don't matter. Yeah, you need to be focused on the rooftop views. Like, do you want your rooftop views in New York, or do you want them over here in Spain? Like, where you want your rooftop views? That's what you need to be focused on, not this foolish energy that's out here. And that's right now. That's like right now. Ooh, some people got diseases that are causing them other health problems. This is interesting because I just saw how that young lady, she's pretty popular because she has the social media presence, and she caught AIDS. But by the time she realized that she had it, it was like too bad, like too far gone. Some of these people are having like sicknesses, like they catch a cold really easily and stuff like that. And they're just blaming it like, oh, I caught a cold. So-and-so in the office was sick, or so-and-so on the team was sick, blah, blah, blah. But really it's their underlying disease. So this might be human, you know what it's called, HIV. Ooh, this occurred because someone was messing around with someone of the same sex. So it was a same-sex relationship that this person contracted this disease from. Ooh, someone is writhing with grief and angst, trying to stay busy to hide it. Writhing with grief and angst. That means they may put their hands close here and do like this because they're nervous. So just watch the body language. Wow, you're in a close connection. So that's what's holding up the front to keep these nosy people out. You're in a close connection with your new person. That's what's happening right now. Somebody's hair is falling out in the front. I said the other day it was somebody in the back, but this must be a feminine energy where her hair is falling out in the front. She's going to have more baby hair than allowed. It's going to go from here to her belly button because she's just going to be too much. Somebody's husband is sleeping with their brother, or a church friend, or a sports friend, or a broski on the low ski. So somebody's husband is sleeping with someone else. Wow. All of their friends see how jealous they are over you, and they look really stupid. That's that foolish energy. They sacrifice themselves and their friends because they got their friends involved in this. Yeah. Came out in reverse. There's no unfinished business with them, but there is a lot of unfinished business for them. Like, they have to see this karma through, is what I'm understanding. Yep. They have to learn how to be humble because they haven't been. Ooh. You two do it like rabbits. That's why that fuzzy bunny came out. You two do it like rabbits because it's juicy and natural. Every time he gets inside of you, it feels like you miss him. That's what he said. That's what he said. I don't know who wrote this. They saw what they wanted to see, and they'll pay what needs to be paid. So these people, like I said, if they're going out getting readings on you, they keep seeing, you know, they're not seeing what they want to see. Like, they want to see what's up with you, right? And when they're seeing it, it's not what they were planning for you. And so now they have to pay what needs to be paid. They know this. The game is over. Like, game over. That card was somewhere around here, but it's not on the table, I don't think. Family issues of your person are resolving now. So if your person had any like issues with his family or her family being apprehensive of who you are, maybe just even subconsciously, that's all been resolved at this point. Yeah, people are seeing you as being very mindful. They see your money mindset, and they know that it's time for love. Those are actually just titles for other readings. Divine feminine and divine masculine may become occupied with self-care tasks. You'll need to, yeah, this is just like, if you want more of your person's energy to be surrounding you, you need to make it be known. It's just, you know, like if you miss someone, call them. If you know, thinking about the person, like if you know, get home and you really miss your person, give them a kiss. I get a lot of this kiss energy. There's a narcissist out here that knows that you know exactly what you're doing and they cannot delay or stop you. I am so hungry right now. Can somebody make me some eggs and some bacon and a piece of English muffin? Wow, this process of enduring this karma will follow them into their next lifetime alone. So again, don't say maybe next lifetime. Don't speak things into existence that you don't really want to. Because this, I know for me personally, it's not next lifetime either. It's not in my dreams. It's not in none of that. Go away. Not in another world. Nope. Nope. Because I barely want you to be in my past. So the process of enduring will follow them into their next lifetime. They'll be alone. These are maybe even people that are related to you. And you make your person feel really alive. So continue to be confident in those manifestations. I was told to get an oracle or zodiac sign cards. Ooh, you can act right now. You can do what it is that you want to do. You can take action in whatever direction it is that you want to go. That's what I'm being seen right there for you. Yep. Even if it's in seducing your person, you can take action in that movement because it's guided and it's guarded. Yep. By the divine, the great diviner. I'm not answering that. There's a lot of loyalty here that came out too because of this loyalty that you two share for one another. All right, let's get a few more out and close it out. Nice. Yep, you've equalized into your highest self now. Again, I said in the other reading, the Aries reading, I think it was like you're no longer between worlds. So you've become one with your highest self at this point. Yep. And you've manifested. It says be confident in your manifestation, and this card fell right over there. You be confident in your manifestation. It's already created. It's already done. Like you don't need to use you don't need to worry about any magic that might be being done because that cycle has changed. It's just a memory now. That's literally what it is. Those people are stuck in this void at this moment, and you're sitting out here balanced like I don't know what, creating like I don't know what, for this union like I don't know what, and then that I can is back out here. So sing, make a joyful noise, jump for joy. This card was in the reverse, gateway and vision. So what I'm getting though is like from these outside people, they can't see your vision. They don't know what you've imagined. They were only able to do anything previously because they knew what you were imagining with them in mind. Now that you don't have them in mind for anything that you're doing, like again, I don't even want to acknowledge that you was my past, let alone. So the fact that they are not included, like you're not seeing them doing dirty work against you. You're not seeing them, trying to come back and call your new person and start drama. You're not seeing them at all in that vision. And that's why they can't see what you're working on. They can't penetrate it. They can't do anything about it. So Spirit is saying act and connect with all of these things, the people, places, and things that you feel like that you're called to at this moment in time. Last one for the collective. Wow. Yeah. This is a revolutionary. This is that again, that unconditional love blueprint. You and your people, you and your person or people, maybe there's a whole group of people that you have been helping to heal as well. But you guys are a part of this unconditional love blueprint. You're showing people how to have, maintain, and establish unconditional love. Yeah. and everything has been restored to you. So it's like it's not in a process at this point. It's actually yours. You hold it within you. This type of magic, you know, inherent magic, because what I consider to be magic, I'm not sitting somewhere putting a bunch of herbs in pot water unless I'm making tea. Like, get it together, people. I don't have, you know, I'm not, yeah, we don't do that. The sorcery that we do is like by keeping our energy, our minds, our bodies pure. So maybe spraying perfume, you know, keeping your house smelling lovely, keeping your body smelling lovely, keeping your mind lovely, keeping your, you know, like they said, they smell the booty already. It smells amazing. Some people may see you as being tolerant of what other people are doing, but you don't even acknowledge it because it's not effective to you. So that's what's, you know, been this brave heart for you. That's what maybe looks like, you know, oh, maybe they also see how, like, I don't know, your person has some kind of ego death. It looks like when you share these intimate moments, or like I said, if you're kissing this person's picture, they feel it. They feel it. So it's also that, like, understanding, you know, your sexuality, and that you know, it's okay to be sensual. You know, it's okay to be sexual. It's okay to have these thoughts or whatever, you know, somebody was trying to make you feel like you shouldn't have. Yeah. This is a miracle. You know, this is a miracle. So enjoy, collective. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.